Arnold Classic UK. The other Arnold was the classic Physique Prejudging. Many things have happened, it's been interesting to watch live, and now I'm sharing it with you in this video. Who's going to win? Wesley? Mike? What happened with Kim? Let's get started. Mike Sommerfeld has finally taken the stage. He managed to compete, thank goodness. Third time's the charm. In the comparison with Wesley Beezer, the first thing I have to say is that the height difference is pretty huge. Well, Wesley's height difference with everyone. They look like his kids. I think Mike came in pretty well conditioned. His glutes were really defined, super shredded. His back was very defined, detailed, and his midsection was really deep. Honestly, Mike Sommerfeld looked spectacular to me. It's true that he's not as big as he was at last year's Arnold because this time he weighs 92 kilos. Not the 96 they let him weigh, just like that, you know? You already know what happened with all that controversy. Well, now he weighs what he's supposed to, and even so, he still looks really big, honestly. Next to Wesley, hey, despite the height and size difference between both men, I think he looked really good and looked big in many poses. Come on, he came out very defined, he came out big, and with a really good physique. Let's go with Wesley Beezer. His legs looked really full and big. That's 3 competitions in a row where he's brought good legs. It's really good, he's improved them. He looks huge in the front pose and even more massive from the side. In terms of definition from the front and the side, he also looks hard. He looks detailed, but not so much from the back. In terms of definition, I think Mike and he came in looking similar, but I get the impression that Mike is a step ahead. In terms of size, it depends on the pose. Looking at these two comparisons, well, let's see. It's not that clear. I think it's a very close matchup. From the front, Wesley's lats and arms are brutal. His legs have improved, but wow, Mike's shape really works in his favor. And it hurts Wesley. Mike's legs are really big. He also has good shape and structure, and his arms aren't bad at all. Maybe this pose could go to Mike, but Wesley is also very good. It could go to either of them. In the side chest pose, Mike looks wider, and I like how he's posing it. But damn, look at Wesley's rear deltoid. What a massive shoulder he has. The arm is detailed, and the chest is also very detailed. Then it's interesting, because Wesley's glute from the side looks big, but Mike's not so much. And when they turn around, Mike's looks much bigger than Wesley's. The asymmetry in Wesley's back and that smaller glute he has, I think it works against him compared to Mike. Meanwhile, Mike's back pose looks much more harmonious. In the abs and legs pose, Mike's legs look better and his abs are more detailed. And the classic poses, well, that's up to personal preference. We'll see what the judges think, but personally, I see Mike a little bit ahead. As I mentioned in my prediction video, I gave them a 60-40 split. I'll say it again, after watching Prejudging, I still give them a 60-40 split. They're tremendous bodybuilders. Either one of them could win this event. If you ask me for my opinion, I prefer Mike, but Wesley is very good. Let's go with 3rd and 4th place in this first call out. There's Andrea Mamoli and the Mexican Jorge Herrera, who honestly has come out looking great. I really liked his back pose. His front double biceps pose is tremendous too. His side chest looked very detailed. I didn't like the abdominals and thighs, or the classic pose as much. We have this video, unfortunately, not of great quality. I liked how he posed. I think he made it very artistic. I already said it during the live stream. Damn, what a cool choreography. About Andrea Mamoli, I'm not sure. He looks amazing on Instagram, but on stage he's less impressive. He's like a typical Instagram bodybuilder. Still, I'm not saying he wasn't in good shape. Andrea looked good. I got the impression that he looked better at the other Arnold. I think he's very aesthetic. His lower body is amazing, but his upper body is still unbalanced compared to that lower body, and his back pose is very weak. Either of these two men will be in 3rd or 4th place. And now, what happened with Ángel? Well, it was interesting because when I saw him appear live, I was like, oh my god, what a tank. Huge. Kim explained that he's coming in 5 kilos heavier than at the Arnold, Ohio. 5 kilos more. And from the weigh-in day to the competition day, he put on 7 kilos. Well, I think that's been the problem. When Kim showed up, he looked pretty hard. Hey, he looked defined, okay? And he looked massive, but as he kept posing and posing, he started to lose definition, and I couldn't find any images, okay? But we saw it live during the finals of the comparisons. Ángel was panting, his abdomen was sticking out, and he started to look watery in his shoulders. He started to smooth out, to lose definition. And unfortunately, all of this must have affected him.
Look, Ángel is...
He's melting. Look at the water. Look at his shoulders. Oh god, what a shame. You've got to be kidding me. Kim's shoulders, he's losing water. Yes, and he's panting a lot. In terms of size, he was a beast, really. He was one of the biggest there. The definition looked good, but who knows, because the live stream, well, but yes, I think he came out defined. Let's go. That's the problem. He started to get watery, to hold water, to lose a bit of control in the midsection, and I think that hurt him, so it's possible he'll end up in 5th or 6th. But hey, maybe not, but I think Kim will at least be 5th. They might put Paul Canoe in 6th, who's a pretty aesthetic bodybuilder. I really liked his lines, but well, he's still missing a bit of everything overall. And about Sam Sulek, if anyone wants to know how he did, well, he was posing much better. It seems it's true that Terrence has taught him how to pose. His posing has improved quite a bit, and yes, I know he doesn't pose well, I know, but he has improved. What he did at the last Arnold was a disaster with the posing, but I get the impression that he came in less defined. At the other Arnold, he looked super shredded, but here he wasn't as defined. He lost some sharpness and didn't seem as full to me. So I don't know what to expect from him, maybe 8th or 9th place. I don't think he'll even make it to the middle, he'll end up near the bottom. I didn't really like the other Mexican that much, and then there was a guy who didn't seem to be a professional. He looked like an amateur, but I'll go into more detail and talk more about all that in the finals. As you probably already know, in classic physique, the prejudging is what's evaluated, right? The finals are just for show, that's all. What I mean is, it doesn't matter if Kim Ángel is drier or doesn't get watery for the finals, it's already decided. The judge's decision stands. So they already know who has won, and we still don't know. We'll have to wait for them to tell us. And now pay attention because I'm going to tell you when the finals are and when the open will be. I'll do a live stream, okay? So don't miss it. Between 7 and 8:30 in Birmingham, so you have to adjust it to your country, okay? In Spain, it will be between 8 and 9:30. The open, fitness and wellness categories will compete, which will be their finals, and it will also be the finals for classic. In theory, open will be first, but who knows? I'll watch the Arnold live stream, and when it's almost time for the open, I'll start my own stream so everyone can watch. Figure between 8 and 8:30 in Spain, okay? Depending on which country you're from, you'll have to convert it. In America, it's usually about 6 hours earlier. This prejudging has been interesting. I think Mike will win, Wesley will be second, and third will go to either Jorge or Andrea. I really hope it's Jorge. I think Kim and this Paul Canoe guy could end up in 5th or 6th place. And well, we'll see about the other positions. What did you guys think about this prejudging? What's your take? For the finals, I'll bring top quality videos and images that will be available. Don't worry, remember there's just 1 week left to enter the giveaway for €200 worth of supplements. To participate, you have to buy from my brand through the link I leave in the description and comments. It's pinned, and use the code ARESYTCulturismo for a 10% discount. There's no minimum purchase. Anything you order gets you into the giveaway, but it's important to keep that in mind. Shipping to Spain and nearby countries. I'll announce the winner on Instagram. You'll have to check my story and contact me, so you'll need to pay attention to my stories. That's it. Signing off. See you in a few hours.